So today we got Louis Jordan on the ones and twos, man. This is one that's a classic, man. Y'all, if y'all know Tom and Jerry, man, this is Is You Is or Is You Ain't My Baby. All right. So I don't know if the cartoon ever played the whole version, but this would be a nice song to get reintroduced to. Yeah, have it sung by the original creator. So Louis Thomas Jordan, born in 1908, Brinkley, Arkansas. Jazz, swing, jump blues, R&B, and urban blues. I didn't even know if it was a difference. Said jump blues is an up-tempo style of blues. Jazz and boogie-woogie usually played in small groups and featured horn instruments. It was popular in the 1940s, and it was a precursor of rhythm and blues and rock and roll. Appreciation of jump blues was renewed in the 1990s as part of the swing revival. Okay, so Louis Thomas Jordan was an American saxophonist, multi-instrumentalist, songwriter, and band leader who was popular from the late 1930s into the 1950s, known as the King of Jukebox. He earned his highest profile towards the end of the swing era. Specializing in the alto sax, Jordan played all forms of the saxophone as well as the piano and clarinet, and fronted his own band for more than 20 years. He duetted with some of the biggest solo singers of all time, including Bing Crosby, Ella Fitzgerald, and Louis Armstrong. All right, so just a little short introduction to my boy Louis Jordan. We're going to see a little bit more about his achievements on the back end of the channel. And if you guys have been enjoying these videos, man, and you want to get early access, man, please join the membership. We got a goal of at least 1,000 members this year. So we're going to have a lot to offer you guys as far as like exclusive content on that platform, on the member side of the channel too. Members only live streams, members only polls. You guys get priority and questions and comments and stuff on videos and stuff. And that's one of many things that you guys get the benefit of being a member. So let's get to Louis Jordan, man. Let's get it. Oh.
Always late.
Hey.
Anytime we have a date, but I love her. Yes, I love her. I'm going to walk right up to her gate and see if I can get it straight, 'cause I want her. I'm gonna ask her, or is you ain't my baby? The way you're acting lately makes me doubt. You is still my baby, baby. Seems
like
my
this.
flame in your heart's done gone out. A woman is a creature that has always been strange.
Hey.
Just when.
Hey, so the men back then, it's the same thing 100 years later. They always been strange. They always been strange. Ain't nothing changed. You know what I'm saying? I like the way he's singing it, man. His vocals are so smooth. His mic presence is crisp. You can also hear a slight echoey or reverb in the background with the way he's singing. I don't know where he's singing that, but that's pretty cool. I like the way that kind of ripples out throughout the song too, every time he says something. So I'm gonna take it back a little bit because I want to enjoy this a little bit more.
The way you're acting lately makes me doubt.
That blues guitar right there. Hey.
My baby, baby. Seems my flame in your heart's done gone out. A woman is a creature that has always been strange. Just when you're sure of one, you find find she's gone and made a change. Is you
Preaching right there. Let me take that again.
preacher that has always been strange? Just when you're sure of one, you find she's gone and made a change. Is you is or is you ain't my baby? Maybe baby's found somebody new. Or is my baby still my baby true?
I was born in the wrong era, man. I like this era. Nothing but music and
Is you is or is you ain't my baby? Maybe baby's found
just realized something. They wore big baggy clothes back then. I mean, look how oversized his coat is and his pants. I wonder why the fashion was like that. Nobody was wearing skin tight, nothing. Maybe it's the same thing when women were wearing like big poofy dresses and stuff like that. So it doesn't reveal too much. You know, I think the window of inappropriate attire was very small back then. So I don't know what exactly it is for the fellas, but I just kind of noticed that.
is or is you ain't my baby? Maybe baby's found somebody new. Or is my baby still my baby true?
Still so cool that the original version of this, because the one from Tom and Jerry was actually just played with bass violin or cello or something like that. It's so cool to see the original creator, man. So smooth, man. The track is even better in its an original form too. Shoot, man. So let's look at a couple of his achievements, okay? Because he has such a big, I mean, just he has such a big discography on Wikipedia. I just kind of want to focus on, wow, he was married 5 times. Wow. This dude was a Rolling Stone, man. How you cheat on the childhood friend? Let me see. On June 23rd, 2008, the United States House of Representatives passed a resolution introduced by Arkansas Representative Vic Snyder honoring Jordan on the centenary of his birth. I guess, oh, okay, so it's been 100 years. The United States Postal Service featured Jordan in his film Caledonia in 2008 as part of his tribute to vintage black cinema. I can't read today. Vivid reminders of the bygone era will be celebrated through June through black cinema stamps based in 5 vintage movie posters. That's pretty cool. The Rock and Roll Hall of Fame states that 2 most important originators of rhythm and blues are Joe Turner and Louis Jordan with this timpani. I want to say timpani, but I don't think that's how you spell that. Timpani 5. A type with this timpani 5. The 2 artists helped lay foundation of R&B for the 1940s, cutting one swing rhythm and blues masterpiece after another. The Hall also describes Jordan as the father of rhythm and blues, the grandfather of rock and roll, and the king of jukeboxes. Wow. Another source states that Caledonia in 1945, Jordan was already crafting the classic rock and roll sound. The Hall of Fame considers his classic Saturday Night French Fry 1949 as an early example of rap and possibly the first rock and roll recording. We might have to react to that next, y'all. You might have to react to that next. I might have to keep that in mind. Make sure I don't forget it either. said the Blues Foundation hints that Jordan was the precursor to R&B. Louis Jordan was the biggest African-American star of his era, and that his Caledonia reached the top of the race records chart. I hate that term, as it was known prior to being called rhythm and blues in 1945. Chuck Berry said that he modeled his musical approach to Jordan's. Okay, so the godfather of rock and roll, which is Chuck Berry, got his inspiration from Louis Jordan. So Louis, like they said, Louis Jordan is the grandfather of rock and roll. That's new. Berry's iconic opening riff on Johnny B. Good bears a striking similarity to the intro played by the guitarist Carl Hogan in the 1946 Ain't That Just Like a Woman. Berry has acknowledged his debt in interviews. Other sources also indicate that Little Richard was influenced by Jordan. It makes sense because, you know, Little Richard was probably a child, young adult at that time too. Let me see. And oh wow. So James Brown and Ray Charles also said Jordan's style had an influence on them. B.B. King cites Jordan as an influence and recorded an album of tunes called Let the Good Times Roll, the music of Louis Jordan. And this is what I like so much, man. This is what I like so much, that the previous generation is honoring him and genuinely recreating or being influenced or paying homage to their inspirations. And I think we lose a lot of that today. A lot of rappers or a lot of musicians won't say they influences, but I guess it might depend on the genre too. So I like that, man. In 2018, he was inducted into the Rhythm and Blues Hall of Fame and received the Grammy Lifetime Achievement Award, man. This is amazing. This dude we got to check out some more of his music, man. If you guys want to see more of that, let me know in the comment section below, and I'm going to catch you guys at another one, all right?